In a competition where the best things come in small packages,
Make it mini!
10 miniaturists from across Canada and the world
Watch out, everyone.
go to epic lengths to craft the miniature houses of their dreams,
Wow!
one pocket-sized room at a time.
Abracadabra.
This is like way out of my comfort zone.
Their tiny talents better be larger than life, because if they make it through elimination, they'll keep their mini dreams alive. Now, only 7 remain to fight for the title. I'm Abba Mukwando, and this is Best in Miniature.
I'm super excited. Now that I've won my first big challenge and the mini challenge, I've proven myself, and also now I've got 2 wins under my belt, just like Hannah, so we're neck and neck.
Everyone here is so talented. I am definitely intimidated by Tracy's attention to details. Her work is impeccable.
My biggest competition here, I would say, is Briar and Preston. They know how to execute their vision, and this is what I'm going up against, and it's tough.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the workshop.
You've been steadily building up your houses with 2 rooms completed so far. How do you think it's going?
Yeah,
Great.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
We've already seen how creative and talented you all are. So from here on in, we're gonna get really finicky about your tiny pieces.
Before we jump back into your houses, let's get you warmed up with a challenge that might give you a little food for thought. This is my desert island dish. If I ever found myself shipwrecked on an island and could only eat one dish for the rest of my life, ribs and fries would absolutely be it. It's the only thing my brother ever learned how to make, and it's the thing I ate the most because I hate to cook. For today's mini challenge, you'll be making your own desert island dishes in miniature form.
Nice.
And the winning miniaturist will earn another mini pass. The pass will keep you safe from elimination in the big challenge, and it's the last one being offered in the competition, so make sure your dish is 5 stars.
Mini pass is my favorite thing. I remember how great it was to have it when I won the first one. If I can get another one, I'm going for it.
We'll be judging you on all the usual criteria, but for this challenge, we want you to focus on realism.
Judges, as always, you won't know who cooked up what, so it's time for you to skedaddle.
Good luck.
Bye.
You have 75 minutes to miniaturize your favorite meals. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make it mini.
I really want to win this mini pass. I haven't won any of the challenges so far. I'm gonna give it my best.
It goes without saying that I'm looking for scale, but I'm also looking for realism and the yummy factor. Miniature food is just a huge trend right now. Artists use tools like sewing needles and toothpicks to mold and shape their tiny pieces and take great care in the finishing touches to really make them come to life. That's what I'm looking for here.
I'm crumpling up some really stiff tinfoil, and I use it for texturing because that's one of the things that is important in making realistic food, is the texture, the color, translucency, all of those things kind of lean into making it as real looking as possible. Polymer clay is vital in making miniature food. I find it's a really easy medium to work with. It stays malleable until you cure it, which is like baking it in an oven to a certain temperature to harden it. I am making cheeseburger, French fries, and chocolate cake. Those are my absolute go-to favorites. I ate cheeseburgers like crazy when I was pregnant with my son. Chocolate has just always been my thing, and fries, well, you know, they're fries. Who doesn't love fries? Very hungry. My stomach is literally growling.
We just got to get these little cucumbers. Coming in today, I feel like I'm floating in the middle. I don't want to float in the middle. I want to be up near the top end. My desert island dish is a cream tea, which is really very, very British. You've got your sandwiches and nice iced cakes and buns and lovely pot of English tea.
Deborah!
Hello.
I've come over for some tea.
Yeah. Have you ever had an English cream tea?
I haven't.
Whenever I go out with my girls, we always have a cream tea.
I love that you go out with your girls.
Of course you go out with my
Yes, you have
girls.
to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make rice. I'm using this screen, so when you push it through, it'll give you little pieces of rice. My desert island dish is longanisa. It's a Filipino traditional dish that I absolutely love and that has been passed on for generations through my family. The first batch of rice I made, I realized it was just too white, so I added a little bit of brown to it because I'm trying to make like a garlic fried rice.
I'm really not picky when it comes to pizza. I try to cut back a little bit on how much pizza I eat. I am a pizza fanatic. I could eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, dinner, cold, hot. I could eat any kind of pizza all day, every day. I'm trying to make green peppers. You're supposed to dry it and bake it so that it hardens, but I'm skipping that step because we don't have a whole lot of time. One of my favorite pizzas from back home in Louisville, Kentucky is a Mama Bear Nose. It's a huge pizza, piled high with toppings, and I want to recreate this just for a little taste at home while I'm here. Going into this challenge with a mini challenge win and a big challenge win, I hate to sound greedy, but I also want another mini challenge win.
Love, love, love ramen.
What are you working on?
So I'm making ramen bowl.
I love ramen.
I'm going to present it in a bit of a different way. It's going to be in action.
In action. Whoa, I'm really excited for this.
Ramen noodles will have a few different toppings. Nitamago, which is a marinated egg, chashu pork, which is a pork belly, spring onions, and seaweed. So it's not really a simple dish. It's gonna make me hungry for sure.
1 hour left, miniaturists. You have 1 hour left.
All right. So I'm just making more mini fries. Who knew it takes so long when it's so tiny? It's very tedious, cutting tiny little strips and then cutting those strips into even smaller strips. France has amazing steak and frites, and every time I go over there, it's one of my favorite dishes to have. I was actually born in Paris. My parents are from Sri Lanka. They moved to France as refugees because of the Civil War. So I was born there, lived there for a year before moving to London in the UK. And now I live in Vancouver. Polymer clay can get quite sticky as well, which makes it difficult to work with because it just wants to stick to everything. This feels like it's taking forever.
I love burger and fries, and also it kind of reminds me of whenever I go on road trips, like going to diners. A couple of years ago, I just wanted to go travel and do different things, so I bought an old van and I fixed it up, and I drove west across Canada, going on road trips with friends. So I'm making a flat top burger with fries, and I'm gonna display it on a crinkled up wrapper. Michelle is making a burger as well. I tried to tell her telepathically to switch, but she's sticking with the burger.
The thing that I focus on when I'm making miniature food is the finish. Bread wouldn't have a sheen or a shine on it. The burger patty and the lettuce, they're moist or oily, so you want a gloss finish to it. That adds to the realism.
I don't mean to stir the pot, but only 30 minutes remaining.
Painting under pressure, though. That's better.
Bake at 130 degrees. Do you think I can bake it on this?
Just watch it. If it starts smoking, you know that you can't. I'm mixing acrylic paint with glue. I hope I've got some pizza cheese. Every good pizza has to have that cheese that goes from the slice to the pie, and I really want to try and replicate that. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I make it look like I do.
Now I just have to place it on my lovely banana leaf. Oh no, I can't get my banana leaf. Shoot, I don't know what happened here. There's no way that I'm able to use this, and now I have to start all over again. Fail.
The heat is on. We're in the final 15 minutes of the mini challenge.
The most pleasing moment of ramen is when you pull the noodle out of the soup. I want to take it up to another level. I'm going to elevate the chopsticks and create the effect of lifting the noodles up from the bowl. Basically, the chopsticks are pulling the noodles up. That is looking so good. The secret is I am putting a wire to lift up the chopsticks, and I am wrapping the noodles around the wire so it hides it. It's definitely triggering me to go and have ramen after this. Just peppered my steak.
Looks good enough to eat, man.
Another couple minutes.
Do you need to talk to the manager? I'm the manager.
Manager, what is happening with my food? Where's dinner?
I'll give you a complimentary dessert.
You have 1 minute left, mini makers, 1 minute.
Make it stand up straight. Oh, give up. I really want to do well, but I'm having trouble today.
Now to try and make it look all pretty.
I want to make diced tomatoes. I think I could do it, just a few. As long as I have a banana leaf, because it ties in with the story.
All right, miniaturists, we've come to the end.
Oh my gosh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, hands up. Please bring your mini meals up to the buffet.
Hannah, look at your noodles.
Oh, for that
show off.
With them up in the air. I love it.
Oh my God, the inside of the steak looks so good, Gabby.
I love how my steak is looking. I'm really happy that I actually made that in the time we had.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back, judges.
I love this.
Wow.
I can almost smell it. Breakfast is my favorite food, so I will take this good old-fashioned sausages and eggs. The sausages are really convincing, and the eggs yolk is running out, but I'm not really sure what the mound in the middle is. I can't recognize this, which is disappointing to me. And the presentation of this, green, paper, I'm curious about that too. I don't recognize breakfast being served like this.
The pizza. I love the way that someone has put the oozing of the cheese as it's being lifted. It's cleverly done, but the coloration of the dough, it's brown rather than a yellow. It doesn't feel real to me.
This steak and fries. The steak is cooked medium well.
That's a medium, honey.
The fries are really nicely done. Scaling feels comfortable. A little charring on the edge, just the way I like it. Masterfully done.
This bowl of noodles, wow.
Yeah.
Scale, realism, texture, nailed it. It has every element that I am looking for. Spring onions in 1/12 scale, it's beautiful. Afternoon tea. The stand that it's on, beautifully made, but it looks like maybe it sat outside on a table on a hot summer's day and the sandwiches have gone, yeah. It's a little hot for me. I would have liked to see more of a bread texture. That's what's lacking for me, a little bit of realism there.
So the good old-fashioned burger wars. This one is a little closer to my heart because we have the whole wheat bun. Oh my gosh. It's so realistic looking, it's incredible. The thinness of those fries, the dessert on the side, beautifully done with the icing. This is execution at its best, so fantastic.
This burger, you rush out, you get a takeaway, and you're too hungry to eat it. You sit there, unwrap it in your car, and you just stuff it. You know, we've all done that. Even you've done that, Mr. Healthy. I like the presentation of this burger. It's got beautiful coloration. The only thing I would say is it feels a little bit plasticky. So, Battle of the Burger Wars, I think you might have the edge on me on that one.
Judges, which desert island dishes have you coming back for seconds?
Who made this one? Gabby, I love the depth of the color, attention to detail in the execution of the steak. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Who made this bowl of noodles? Hannah. The movement is beautiful, as if someone's holding it and lifting it up. It's animated. Absolutely love it. Well done. Thank you.
And who made this burger up front?
That was me.
I love the execution. Very, very believable. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Whose miniature desert island dish takes the cake?
We were really impressed with your dishes, but one rose to the top. Hannah, you're the winner of today's mini challenge.
Congratulations, Hannah. You've won the mini pass and you are safe for the week.
I just love a mini pass. I love the fact that I am going to be safe for the next round, but I hope they're not going to hate me.
Hannah's is a work of art. You could put that on a little stand in an art gallery. I've tried my hardest, but I'm up against a lot of talent.
waitress, your desert island dishes were delicious. And we thought, why stop the meal train there? For your next big challenge, you'll be building the room at the heart of every home, the kitchen.
Nice.
Your kitchens must fit the style and time period of your home and must include a handmade appliance.
We also like you to bring some design interest to your kitchen with a scratch-made pantry that's stocked with food. We're going to be paying special attention to the level of detail you manage to work in.
You have 8 hours to build your kitchens. You'll have access to the mini mall in the final hour, but as you know, you'll score more brownie points with the judges by making your own pieces. You've got a lot on your plates, so let's get right to it.
Yep.
Make it mini.
I spend loads of time in my kitchen. I've got really, really jazzy floor. Yeah, we're gonna have fun today.
Today's big challenge is to build a kitchen. And what I'm hoping to see is that they tackled the functionality of the kitchen first and then put all that great personality that comes along with the kitchen as well.
I don't want to see sparseness. Give me details, textures, layers. I want to see it all in this kitchen. It's my favorite room in the house.
Can't really go all that wrong with the kitchen, can we? Or can we?
Okay. This is probably one of the most difficult challenges. A kitchen, everything has to be precise. You can't hide errors. This is gonna be a long 8 hours. My house is a former bread factory, and I want to show that in my kitchen. I want to have exposed brick wall, and then the cabinetry is going to be a mix of painted black and then also stained, and make a cool light feature. And my stove, I'll do stainless steel so it's nice and modern. If I had the money, I would have a personal chef, and if I never had to cook a meal for the rest of my life, oh, I'd be so happy.
One of the first things I made when I got into miniatures was dollhouse kitchens for my small business. So I have actually made a kitchen before. My scene is going to be a baking scene, just something that I love to do with my kids at home. So I have 2 kids, Max, who's 6, and Millie, who is 4. Love them, adore them, and they've made me the person I am. It's really bittersweet being here. You know, the fact that I haven't seen my kids for a long time. I miss home. But, you know, you just kind of carry on and do your best. The kitchen I'm building is a galley kitchen in my Edwardian house. It's gonna have shaker-style cabinets, a French range stove, and a built-in pantry. No crown molding and no mitering in this room. That's one of the rooms that I can get away with not having to do any of that. Thank God.
The design I have in mind for the kitchen is very much in keeping with the design of the rest of the house, a little bit of the shabby chic design, but it also has all modern day appliances. Having made it into the top 3 of the mini challenge, going into this next big challenge, I'm feeling a whole lot more confident. My kitchen's going to have walnut hardwood flooring, an island in the center. I'm also going to make a French stove and a time-worn vintage pantry that's stocked with jars of preserved fruits and vegetables. The whole house is very small and petite and compact because it is kind of a little cottage, so the kitchen will be small as well. My kitchen's going to be on the main floor, and there's going to be a partial dividing wall that's sort of like an archway that will form a separation between the kitchen and the dining room. It will take up half of the space on the main floor, so there'll be enough room for all of the elements that I want to include in there.
I definitely carry my mom's gene. She's always doing something for people around her. So I kind of want to show her personality in this kitchen. My kitchen's based on my childhood memory with my mom. It's got Japanese accents, exposed metal shelving unit for my pantry. One of the criteria is my sink, and it's gonna be made out of a peanut butter plastic rubbish. There'll also be a pot, and inside there is Japanese curry that is getting served. My mom and I, we are really, really close. I miss her so much. I haven't seen her in a few years. So this kitchen is for her.
Not supposed to use scissors like this.
I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm really just focused on getting off to a really good start so that I feel like I'm in a comfortable place. Honestly, the kitchen isn't a very exciting room of the house for me, so I've got to battle some inner psychological problems that I'm having really getting excited and pumped about this room. There's not going to be any electrical elements. I just want to focus on the actual components of the kitchen, so the cabinetry and stuff like that. The kitchen that I'm making is an abandoned 1960s atomic-era kitchen. It's going to have parquet floors, a handmade refrigerator with light and rotten food, and a handmade pantry with assorted canned goods and food. I have to stay strong to my concept, and my concept is that these people evacuated and grabbed necessary items, so I can't have a pantry full of non-perishable foods because they would have taken a lot of that.
It's not a modern kitchen, although the people living it are in the present. They've come into this house, taken over quite a rundown kitchen, so it's not going to have all the mod cons that a normal kitchen would have, but hopefully a nice feel about it. I'm not happy with how I did in the mini challenge. With the competition now going forward, I've got to raise my game big time, or I'm going to be the next going home. The style of my kitchen is old-fashioned English kitchen with a 1940s style cooker, a butler sink with a rusty bucket and an icebox fridge. The other rooms are a bit more subtle. This one I want to be a bit more punchy by doing different colours, but I still want the whole feel of the house to be keeping with each other. Fingers crossed. I shall work as hard as I can.
I'm a little worried as to how my kitchen is going to turn out. I'm hoping that when the judges see this, they'll feel as if they've stepped into the future. The style of my kitchen is a futuristic family kitchen with blue neon lighting, fridge with a water dispenser, and a pantry with glass sliding doors. The pizza will tell the story. This mama didn't have time to make dinner, which is usually something that happens in my real household.
Peekaboo.
Hi.
Wow. What are you building there?
This is my backsplash with the ventilation system, a little microwave.
Oh, so you're building your whole kitchen outside, then putting it in?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put it in there after.
The fridge has an interesting design. Looks like it's a 3-door thing. Is this something that you're creating?
Yes, I'm making everything from scratch. Hopefully I'll have enough time to install a water dispenser.
The kitchen is the heart of the home. Go for the pizza boxes, go for the comfort, go for that family home feel, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Me too.
Me too now. That sounded amazing.
6 hours left, miniaturists.
I'm way behind on this challenge. I have a lot to do. The appliances in my kitchen, I'm determined that I'm going to make them all from scratch. But usually, I would make all these things out of wood, and I haven't got time. I've realised that I haven't got a plan. I'm literally going from one item to the next. I'm sort of just making things up as I go, actually, struggling with ideas. I'm trying my hardest, my madness. I'm way behind on this challenge. Usually, I would make all these things out of wood and spend weeks probably making them. I haven't got weeks, so I've got to develop a way of making these items using cardboard. I've had to use this hot gun to speed myself up. Everybody else is whizzing along, and I couldn't figure out why, because I don't use a hot gun at home, because I've got plenty of time, haven't I? So I've had to adapt. I am learning, yeah, off kids.
A kitchen covers everything. You have to be good at everything. I really want to see a level of detail that's unparalleled from any other room.
The pantry. There's no limit to what could be done in a pantry. This is their opportunity to do something out of the unexpected.
It's a metal pantry shelf, but I'm making the structure with plastic beams, and I'm using burlap as a shelf. I just like this kind of mesh look, and I'm gonna paint that in silver, and hopefully that would give like a metal mesh effect.
I have a mini pass, which means I'm not going home. So I'm taking this opportunity to take more risk with my kitchen.
Is that grass on the back wall up there, the green in the kitchen?
It's a green wall,
Okay.
but also windows are broken because there will be some
The moss?
ivy coming
Oh, okay.
in. There will be some ants coming in from the outside.
I was like, it was not moss, though. You don't have the moss in your kitchen.
There will be moss as
Okay.
well. There will be a lot going on.
Okay, okay.
This is the sink and stove and counter piece for the kitchen. And I am fiddling around with the oven door right now. The kitchen that I have, like the rest of the house, is pretty small. So there isn't a whole lot of real estate to work with in there. So I'm trying to maximize every space that I can. Trying to keep the flow and everything in mind.
So where is the wall going to be?
You took the words out of my mouth.
The wall is going to be exactly in the middle of the room, between the two doors opening.
Straight through the middle of the doors.
Right in the middle, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I feel like it could work.
We will be convinced when we see it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a freezer box, really. My kitchen hasn't got electric. The style of my ice box fridge is just so different to anything in my house. This would be like 2 compartments, so the fridge bit in the bottom, and then they'd load ice into the top.
I'm trying to create a border around my counter, small enough to hide the lighting that's gonna go underneath the counter. It won't be Christmas lights, but I'm gonna try and get like some neon lights in there. I'm hoping that you'll feel as if you're walking into a spaceship. You've got all the futuristic lighting, the blue and the light greens, I hope.
Miniatrice, you're halfway through today's big challenge. You have 4 hours left.
Every single thing you're doing, you have to measure, and there's so much cutting, and I'm getting sick of it.
One of your critiques has been that, we want to see more life in your rooms and kind of get a feel for the story there. So what's going to happen in your kitchen?
Well, depending how fast I work will depend how elaborate the story is.
Okay, yeah.
But the artist and designer couple, they're kind of getting ready for their dinner party. So
Yes.
they're making a charcuterie board. For my pantry, I'm making some loaves of bread because it's a bread factory. But this big challenge I am worried about. It's a
Okay.
difficult one.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I need to make my story, and I'm feeling stressed.
Right now, I'm working on my refrigerator. The vintage look that I'm going for requires rounded edges versus square edges. It's a 1960s style steel refrigerator. I think they're super iconic. I have to use wood that's squared, but I have to round it in a way that looks like sheet metal.
See all the sawdust around here, so you're doing a lot of cutting.
I was, yeah.
How's the progress?
I feel like it's never enough time. Even if you doubled it, I'd still want more.
Are you worried that it's going to be like an empty space in the middle?
I don't want to fill it full of stuff. Everybody likes a spacious kitchen with room to move around.
Be aware that a dance floor in the middle of the kitchen might be distracting, but I love the fact that you're making everything, the wood's cutting, it looks really neat.
Sweet. You can do it, Gabby. I don't know how I'm gonna make all this food that I really would love to make. I haven't even started any mini food, and that's such a big requirement for this challenge. I just have to carry on working and hope that I have time to get all the food that I want in my pantry and also for my scene to be able to tell my story. I am working on making tiny cookies.
So you're making a fully fitted kitchen.
Yep,
You're making the stove,
yep,
sink,
yep,
pantry.
yep.
That's it.
Exactly kind of how I would like my own kitchen.
I like your layout. What are you adding story-wise?
The story is the parents are down in the kitchen and they feel bad because they're hungover and they've...
Oh, it's the next morning, right?
Yeah, so they're spending some quality family time and baking cookies. It's something that I love doing with my kids, and it's important because that's what tells the story.
You're also bringing that atmosphere and love, and that is very important to me, because otherwise that's just a shell, a box, and a model.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Miniatrice, you have 2 hours to get your kitchens completed.
Chickens have red feet? Yeah, chickens have red feet.
The judges are very curious about how I'm going to divide the space. I have to decide where I'm going to be putting my dividing wall. I'm already behind schedule, and I've been avoiding it for like most of the challenge. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Feeling stressed. Feeling stressed. I was kind of thinking right in between the doorways because it's not a full wall.
Yeah, I think have it completely open or place it on this side of the door.
That could work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're welcome.
The fun part of working with other miniaturists around you is they have insights that you just aren't gonna see. So it's really a blessing. Gonna try.
With our kitchen builds, what are you seeing out there?
Gabby is being very ambitious, doing a huge gallery kitchen, and she's making everything. She's on a great path. I just don't know if she has time.
Tracy, you can't fault the creativity and the skill. It is up there. She is a force to be reckoned with.
Who are you feeling nervous about right now?
Hannah, there's a lot going on in her kitchen with her organic nature. There's things going into a kitchen from the outside, so the outside is coming in. There's a difference between messy kitchen and dirty kitchen. I'm really interested to see where it goes.
What really stands out to me is Michelle. She's jammed this strange wall in between the kitchen she's creating and really destroyed the flow.
Deborah's house, we're starting to lose that Macintosh style as we go along. I didn't see any of it, to be honest.
I'm quite stressed out. It'll be nice to have Hannah's immunity for this challenge, for sure, because it's such a big one.
Miniaturists, you have 1 hour left, which means the mini mall is now open.
I'm running to the mini mall, and if anyone's in my way, I'm pushing them to the side because I need a fridge.
Oh my goodness.
I need my kitchen to look super full. I haven't had time to make everything I need, so I'm going shopping.
Look at you shopping, babe.
I am grabbing goods that are gonna fill my shelf.
I've got the big things out of the way. Now it's just about adding the little details and hope it's enough to tell a story. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time to make the pizza, and the pizza is so important because this is part of the story. I'm hoping that the universe is on my side with this one.
I need to get in this light. For lighting in my kitchen, I want to do something really interesting and unique. I'm using a dowel as if it's a pipe, and I'm wrapping chain over it and using little miniature bulbs to hang down as if it's just the raw bulbs. I saw one in a real kitchen and I was like, damn, that looks cool. Don't fall down.
You have 5 minutes left in this challenge, miniaturists. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I feel like I'm running out of time. That's how I'm feeling.
I love chocolate. I figured it's a really good sign that I want to stick my finger in and lick it.
For my pantry, I'm making loaves of bread that I want to tie into the story of it being a former bread factory. All the little bits and accessories. I'm very worried about getting enough of that.
I wanted to have some sort of remnants of nuclear activity. Every room that I put out there, I always like to have that one little thing that surprises or shocks someone. For this room, that Preston touch is going to be the radioactive material that's covering all of the items in this kitchen. So I've got this really fine glow powder, and I've mixed it with a clear varnish, and then it's activated with this UV light source. And so when I brush that onto the refrigerator and the kitchen cabinets and things, it's gonna have this glowing radioactive look to it. Does that look cool?
Final minute.
I've got a bit of carving in there, and I've got a picture of a chicken. So what else could you want?
I'm relying on the flour to make it look messy. Little footprints on the chair because the little kid has been helping make cookies.
Shelves.
Your time is almost up.
There are more things I wanted to do.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, time's up. Put down your spatulas, that's it.
I did it. Oh, wow. That looks amazing. Oh, thank you.
This is incredible.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm a little worried. The competition is so tough. Yeah, pressure is definitely on.
I feel like I'm interrupting breakfast. What's going on here?
We're following on from the bedroom. Parents are hungover. They feel bad because they've given their kid a tablet. And so they're like, okay, we're going to spend the time, you know, doing some baking. And they're baking cookies. It's something that I love doing with my children. It's just great family quality time.
Kudos for taking on such a massive kitchen. This kitchen is huge.
I know.
The scaling of your appliances fit the scaling of the kitchen. I like that detailing you put in the stone on top. There's a lot of meticulous work that's happening here that I really appreciate. Your story is being articulated very clearly without you telling us. That is fantastic. That's taking it to another level.
Thank you.
The story that you evoke that continues through your house, the feeling of emotion, the love that you have, it's all there. Oh my God, Gabby, you are a serious contender. The most difficult room to do in the house, nailed it, Gabby.
Yes.
Exquisite work.
Sorry.
This is the heart of the home.
Thank you so much.
Oh, forgot my hazmat suit again.
Well, you're definitely in trouble.
Yeah. But tell us about what's going on in this kitchen.
This is the second room that they hit for the evacuation. And because it's been sitting for so long, some of the food that was perishable has kind of disintegrated. Also, if you look really closely, there's still a lot of radioactivity in this kitchen, and you can see that as evidenced by the glowing. So you do have to be careful when you're in here because it is still radioactive.
Oh, gosh.
Radioactivity, I've never seen that before. You are very, very creepy.
Thank you so much.
This is a house that's not been touched for a while, and nature's just crept in that. You have got that just right. I
Thank you.
love it.
Thank you.
Would have loved to have seen some finishing with some baseboard or skirting board around there, because you have it in other rooms.
The layout for me is still not right. There's a stove sitting in the middle of the room. If that was an island, it would have been convincing. It would have felt comfortable. That just let me down.
Good luck with the cleanup. I mean,
I don't clean up.
yeah, I mean.
For this room, I wanted it to be modern and contemporary. My homeowners are making a charcuterie board, and the son is snacking on chips, spilled it all on the counter there.
Classic son.
Yes,
Yeah.
messy.
Pedal lights over the backsplash. I love what you did there with the interior design style. Beautiful job. But you got this massive brick wall, and there's no range hood there. With that, it would have felt so perfect and complete.
Beautiful colours, beautiful styling, that is your trademark. I really thought that the bakery bread story was going to come out a little bit more, because the house and the character, the elements of that story is almost as important as the design itself. I know you've got it in you, and I'm going to pull it out of you.
If you were to step into a spaceship, this is the kind of kitchen you would find. And whether it's 2050, 2100, 2200s, pizza will forever be immortalized.
The perfect food, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Tracy, your attention to detail on every level from your imagination, it's fantastic. The dystopian fridge, the clear doors, and the pantry. Your skill level is mind-blowing.
Oh, thank you.
Clearly, that fridge is not from the mini mall. I enjoy this because I'm a sci-fi nerd. You got this theme that's really powerful, that's really well crafted. It's incredible when it comes to you as a designer to keep that flowing through.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
It hasn't got electric, it's just a basic sort of kitchen, and I'm quite pleased that I've at least made everything that was required.
You did a great job of the food, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I quite like my carrots.
First of all, you try to do too much.
Right.
There are some scaling issues. The sink, for example, it's high. The knob on the top of the flour, it's big. For the house, I think it has a bit of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
We started off renting Macintosh, and then I feel this is more country cottage. It's not cohesive with the rest of the house. You're a bit off more than you could chew on this one.
Yeah.
But you can't take away from the absolute neatness that you have. You are one of the best carpenters I've ever met.
Thank you. That means a lot for me. Thank you.
The layout of the kitchen, I don't see a sense of functionality.
No.
It seems like, for me, it's just a lack of planning. And if your plan was
Yeah.
clear in the very beginning, then you can just focus on executing,
I totally
right?
agree with you.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
The story in the kitchen carries on from the bedroom where the person living here, she sold her first book deal and she's preparing for a book launch party.
our conversation about the wall.
I didn't
Great
put it between the
decisions.
doors. It made sense to sort of push it out so that the kitchen wasn't too cramped and there was still room to move around the island.
Every time I look at one of your spaces, I hear music. I hear the soundtrack. You're really good at establishing mood and atmosphere. Keep it up. You're on something.
Okay, good, thank you.
You nailed the French chateau chic kind of feeling. I do love the chocolate cake being prepared, but the crown molding, it doesn't go all the way around. You still have to make things pinpoint neat. Please get that right, nail it, and you've got it.
Thank you.
It's the scene where my mom is cooking Japanese curry, prepped vegetables and cooked vegetables, and there are a lot of dirty dishes in the sink.
Oh, Hannah, you are so skilled. The tiny, minute details of food. It is absolutely beautiful, but the mini mall has crept into this one because you are very natural in terms of the textures and fibers that you use that I love so much. The plastic element, I feel, has invaded this kitchen, and I would love to have seen more of Hannah and less of the mini mall in here. And there's a fine line between organic and dirty, and I'm feeling that you maybe pushed that little bit too far for me on this one.
Layout, I'm a little concerned. He can't get to the appliances. He can't open your stove. Bob can't work because Bob can't fit. So you have to be really conscious about the spacing that you're allowing for things to float. Right now it feels crammed.
Thank you for having us, and I'm not even gonna wish you good luck because you have the mini pass. I mean, great job still, and we'll see you soon.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
Thanks,
you so
Hannah.
much.
Hannah.
Bye.
We need to talk about this curry. I want some of that.
It's so good. Our miniaturist made kitchens this week. Who really stood out for you two?
Gabby is up there for me. She didn't shy away from attacking the details. She's evoking that emotion, and that's what a doll's house is for me.
The footprint on the chair.
Stop.
For me, it's over the top, amazing. I can extend this story out because of a little detail. That's what it's about. Tracy. Tracy has this casual way of shocking us. So hard to question any of her decisions because they make sense and they look fantastic and they're cool and so well executed that it's enjoyable. I really want to spend time exploring and playing with her space.
Whose kitchen is in danger of going home?
Michelle is using baseboard or skirting board as crown molding. It doesn't go all the way around. I don't know why she would use that there. And she's using different moldings to hide gaps. There's a way of doing shabby chic. The skill level needs to get better.
Deborah's kitchen doesn't feel eclectic and clever. It feels scattered and all over the place, unplanned. She's creating pieces and just hoping they kind of work together. When you're designing a space, it's all about a plan.
I'm worried. I don't want to go home. I want to be here. I want to be here to the end.
I love it. It's definitely what I had in mind. I'm just hopeful that I actually make it through to the next challenge.
Miniaturist, congratulations on completing your kitchen builds. What you did in 8 hours was truly impressive, but one of you really sizzled. Today's big winner is Gabby.
Yes, I can't believe I actually won this challenge. It just gives me even more of a drive to push myself, and I'm pretty darn proud.
Now for the sad news. Unfortunately, one of you will be packing up your kitchens and heading home. The artist who will be leaving us today is Deborah.
I know. It's been amazing. The whole experience, it's just been magical, really. I'm very proud of myself.
Love you all.
I hope I've inspired ladies of my age that we can rock it with the youngsters. I've loved every minute of it. Yeah, I could talk about this for the rest of my life, and I.